All right. Welcome back to another episode of the NORMALIZING exchange. So did you miss us? We were gone for a week. Did you miss us? We certainly missed you, because we're like, oh, we should have put up a video. But sometimes we need to rest. And that we have
Sometime life happens.
sometimes life happens. So we took a week off, but we are back.
Sabbatical.
We should have some like that thing in our back going, "Chee!" The people are midnight.
You might put that in the post production.
Yeah, in our editing part. But anyways, although we are back and we're making joke and whatever, but during the time we were gone, we happened to come across this video, and we go and talk about it today. And it's anyways,
Just to say it's interesting.
it's
So
disturbing. How about that?
we can
Disturbing.
use that word can also be used to describe that.
Disturbing. All right. So
This is
again,
your host,
yes,
Trina. On the other side, me
girls.
over here.
Yes, Trina and Charles, we are
Mhm.
here to bring you another interesting topic. If you're a new subscriber or a new viewer, yes, we welcome you. Thank you. And if you are old and you're loyal and you're standing in there with us, thank you. Thank you. Again, rate, comment, subscribe, and become a part of the exchange family. And again, leave your comments down below and let us know what you think about what
As
we're
we
about to
always
talk.
say,
Yeah. And whether you're nasty or you can't see, clean up your heart and come and let us talk about it.
mhm,
So we're going to do it. We're going to get into it. We have this video. It's only what, a minute, maybe 2 minutes, and we're gonna
so
share it
your
with you
discretion
guys.
is advised. It's
Yes,
disturbing for a few people.
it's
So I just warning you
disturbing.
from now. But that's what we say needs to be discussed.
I
Just
promise
let
you.
you know from now.
Yeah, this video is all right. Back up. All right. You may ask. You're what? What was he saying? Is he saying what was
Pull it back, turn it up. Okay, you can turn up the volume.
no, it's not the volume is the issue. I don't understand. Is he saying that are you selling your pussy? What is he saying?
I ain't saying. I think he said the man not see your pussy.
The man not see your pussy. Okay, oh, okay. Wait a minute. Someone could do it again. Wait, let back up.
Listen, me, listen. Didn't he just say he never want me get the pussy? Isn't that what he said? Yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Yep. So, who wants to go first?
I'll let you go first.
Uh,
I'll let you go because I am not a parent, but you see, me no know. I'm not. Sometimes when you see certain things, it challenges your some core belief you have. Because I'm not one that I believe in crime and violence. But if this was my daughter, me not think nobody could have saved him, Honestly.
but here's the thing.
Me not see who could have saved him from me.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. The issues that I have when I see videos like this, young people and they kind of you they look like them are like they look like them are like none of them look like kids like them are 18. So none of them is at the age of adulthood by law, right? Because my thing is always this: monsters are not born, they're made. So and this go for both sides really. Like what what kind of environment did those young men grew up in to think that was okay? Because me growing up, because I'm thinking like from the man perspective, me as a boy growing up, me couldn't do something like that. I mean, my mother find out or my father find out. I go problem for me. So
But not
I'm
only
like,
that, you're the other
no.
part. The way all with the parents or we have, let's say let's say even outside of the context of you couldn't even do that, make your mother find out. We couldn't be in the vicinity of that happening and we parents find out. So because what we mother wouldn't want to know from we is. So you
How you
stand up
reach this
there,
in the first place?
right? What were you doing there in the first place? And then when this started to happen, so you stand up there and condone this happening because there were not just one or two. There was a few of them that's in this video. So
Boy and
there's
girl.
you would see one more girl. I don't know if there are two girls. I don't know if there were other girls there. You had the guy that was fighting the one that was taking the
America.
video, and
Yeah,
there was
well,
at least two or three other
2 or 3
boys
or
there.
4 other in the background.
And they all just sat there and jeered and mocked and had a good old time like they're watching a sports
WWE.
event. None of them, not one of them say, yo
And
boss,
not one of them go pull him off and tell him say, yo, no bother with that.
yo boss, like, yo, this not right. Like, what are you doing?
And
Not one. So is this a society of young men that Jamaica is breeding?
and
What the
but
hell?
but but like as we say, when you see things like this, it's very challenging because you don't want it to be like represent. You don't want to think that represents the majority, and because again, because a lot of people will see this and be like going at the kids like, you know, what kind of young people this people love to have a generation of viper and all kind of stuff. And I'm like, but somebody has to raise these children.
Yeah, somebody have to raise these
You
vagabonds.
are the one complaining that these young people are the vagabonds and them this and then no moral, no class, all of these words. But who raised them? It's your friends. You understand? It's your church sister, it's a co-worker. After them son and daughters, like, who is the community? Who raised these kids? And even, all right, here next thing, interesting part of the video. Even after the girl came out of the abandoned building or construction building, whatever, are out there, obviously in distress. You see adults out there, and you see which of them go to her. You realize So them walk on the road and a video and she over the bend over, she obviously in distress, and there seems to be some adults in the background. And nobody now walk up to her like I find out like, yo, what happened? That's interesting.
But here's the other thing. Let's just say this little girl, because I mean, a teenager, hormone raging, everything up. You know, a teenager, your hormone raging, sex is just what gonna happen. Okay? So let's say she maybe had agreed to have sex with this little boy, meet me around that car, and we are gonna have sex. So him show up within whole cohorts, a million man march back at him. And maybe this little girl is just like, I don't want to do this anymore. So I want to know what caused him to attack her. Is it because she's saying that I don't want to do this anymore?
The video, and based on what the videographer is saying, it would seem like that, because me, and I'm listening to the words of it, and I'm like say, oh, like even after the and then I say, oh, you know, make him man suck your breasts, or like, you know, make you see the pussy and whatever. So I'm like, it seems like that was the case though. Like that this is a spot that young people meet up, do they do, but no, as I say, it's a whole barrage of people now. No, it's not just one and me and X, Y, and Z. You know, a man A, woman B. No, it's the whole village and all of your friends them. So probably at that point, my girl is like, yo, you know. And even if on other days she may have consented or whatever, done this before, probably today is just the day she not like, yo. And it's just
What
interesting that
what
my
kind
man does be
of
said,
little boys are we raising that feel that it is okay when a woman says, I don't want to do this? Mind you, no kissing, no clothes, no take off. She says, I changed my mind. So you feel like, say,
mm-hmm.
it is you have a right to go attack her because she says, I no longer want to have sex with you. What kind of men are we producing in society?
But Jamaica kind of have the concept though, because we have this concept of hold on and take. Um, I've heard people like we speak about this thing like it's a norm. Like if you're, like if if for example, well the female basically, if the female and even women we say, even the man no in a mood, you get them in the mood. Enough it means you use force.
You
Yes,
know,
and
hold on and take.
you
You
get
know,
them
we
into the
use
mood.
these terms. Hold on and take is rape. Period.
Pretty much.
There is no, and this is not, you could say like maybe this is like not this is like a unique one-off situation, but I'm of the sneaky suspicion that there are a lot of women in Jamaica who have gone
Um,
through this very thing at a
I
young age, or even as
have
grown women, and that are being traumatized. And
um
also there no, it's like, as a woman, it's your breast and your vagina and your body, and it's almost like you have no rights over these things. And men have the right. It's almost like God gave us our private parts to as we are just the
the
keepers.
carrier,
You
the
know,
carrier.
we're just carrying it so that men can have their use whenever they want to. This is listen, me no want cuss, because me no really want cuss, but
But here's the thing.
you understand?
I think the statistics is there to show um that
Me drip me
Jamaica,
gallon of water.
wash off your heart, cooling your, cooling your head hot, cooling your head. But I think the statistics is there to show that probably, and this is just probably me talking on top of my head, just talking to random women over the years, like co-workers, whatever. Probably every 4 and 5 person have some form of encounter. Some may be full on rape. Some may be when they young in a little village, your bathroom might out the door, there's always somebody watching you, some adult, as a small girl watching you, some maybe as touching, fondling, like, because I'm just thinking, I'm trying to
You
remember,
know,
I'm trying to remember, like, which girl, which woman I've ever talked to that does not have a story of some level. I can't remember none really.
yo, you know what? You know what?
Can't remember none. And that's
I'm
just
really,
something I know.
yo, I'm so resisting the earth to cuss. I'm so.
So it probably has been more common than we think. The problem is, and it's just today that we have phones. So things that were normally just on a village level, like just known within the community, now is known in the country. And with WhatsApp or wherever it posts on the internet,
Listen,
it
let me
becomes the
ask you
world.
something. Let me ask you
So I
something.
think phone just expose this. This
Let me
has
ask
always
you
been a
something.
thing.
Let me ask you something. You think that even though this young man might be under the age of 18, do you think that charges should be brought against this young man?
Juvenile charges, yes.
I think he should be charged. I
Yeah,
think
charge
I
of
think
juvenile.
he should be charged, and I think he should be prosecuted within the full extent of the law. Not only him, the one who did it, the one who made the recording, and all the little ones that were there who were in the presence of this assault and did nothing. I think they all should be charged.
I don't know if our laws will allow that.
It would
Um,
be nice to know if we have laws in Jamaica that covers this. I think all of them
think me
should
know
be
so
charged.
be the one that did the assault. Definitely there are laws to cover that. That's facts. Um, but I need to research that. I'm like, I don't want to tell lie, but I know there was an issue where like recorded evidence, you had to have the person who recorded it to verify the recording because it couldn't just be used in court. So if it couldn't be verified by the person who recorded it, then you can't use it as evidence. Which in this case, the person who's doing the recording is like an assailant. So him now go verify nothing. So like I don't even know. So if this female don't press charges herself or her parents press charges themselves, uh, even though
You,
the thing viral and people are see it, I don't think
I
anything will come up.
wonder what if her parents or her guardian see this. You know what the saddest thing is? You know what the saddest thing is that you get assaulted in this way, and if you have parents who are, I'm resisting the urge to cuss. Jesus help me, Lord. My brother. I'm trying to do better. I'm telling you, I'm trying to change my life.
Hold on.
But let me finish what I'm trying to say. You know, say you have some parents in a Jamaica, you know. They must see that video, yeah, and let's see how we feed them data this happened to. So instead of telling this young girl, like, yo, what happened to you was wrong, this was not okay. It is not okay for any man at all to do this to you. You have some back to fool old jankro what's going to tell this girl are your fault. It's your fault. You want take man. Are you and if you never wanna grow on there, a boy wouldn't do this to you. And if your name want turn woman and boy you want take man, this would happen to you. So I really hope to God that she don't have one of them kind of parents there.
Me think I think chances are higher chance that exactly the period she has based on the situation, and it's a high chance. I'm
Can
not.
you
This is a high chance.
imagine? Can you
Wait, you know,
imagine?
but no, but
No,
in
me have to calm down.
they call it
Calm down.
them in America they are in the world they call it rape culture, right? Where you blame the victim. Because this video originally came from Scatter's page, Sparky Baby, and put up it on Instagram. So there were several influential personalities that had posted it and read. And some of the comments, just reading the comments, you had women that were saying like, yo, what should I do over there? So if she didn't go over there, what should I do in an abandoned house with man? She like basically them say, oh, she caused that film to her, like you go put yourself there. Why you doing a house with abandoned house with boy and blah blah. The same ideology. So I'm not surprising that you go have parents who go say that.
But the two
Like there
things
were
are. But
several
here's my
women that
thing.
were saying that.
But here's
So
my thing.
you know, somebody had to comment on that comment and say, yo, it doesn't matter where the girl is. The fact is, as a man, boy, you should not think this is okay to do to no woman, period. And not until we get to the point in a society, as in a rape culture changes, where you stop blaming victim. Oh, maybe you should wear a longer dress. Maybe you shouldn't drink so much. Maybe you should have a yard in your bed. Whatever it is, no. The thing should just be, yo, a man, boy, whoever, you don't have to do this. Period. It don't matter. Right?
But here's my thing.
But we're not there.
But here's my thing. Let's say she did go in the abandoned building because she went out, as he said, look on the pussy or suck the breast. Okay. All right. But to me, the two things are not should be separated. One, you can deal with the issue of, okay, a young girl that, went to some abandoned building to go have sexual, goings
Encounter.
on with a young man. Okay, but that is a separate issue from now she's there and this young man think it's okay, him and his friends. Because the girl could have said, say me change your mind, I'm gonna want to do this. Everybody walk away, everything is fine. However, if the girl says, I don't want to do this, or she put up some kind of resistance, then to me, it just went from couple people meeting up to have sex to now you're saying, oh, so yeah, diss me. So now I need to put hands on you.
Rejection.
Those are two separate things.
Rejection. Like
Those are two. Listen, I don't know.
Rejection. Like culturally, men in Jamaica is like the same concept because I've like you see this, you walk down the road. Because I've me I walk and see this on the road. My man look and say, yo, Empress, my girl, sexing is whatever my girl pay attention. Yo, dirty worry, girl, your man call it, blah blah blah. And the issue is rejection. The issue is we have not cultivated a society or a cultivation of men where we can deal with rejection very well. So that's our problem. Men cannot deal with rejection. So if we go in the building and at that point my girl change her mind and say, something I want to do this, and you probably go upon her and she brush you off or whatever. The next thing is to beat the crap out of that girl. You just be like, all right, cool, baby, wait, next time. Maybe next time you won't carry 7 million man behind me. Me and you on this come. No, you can't handle rejection, so what you do, you retaliate angrily and beat the crap out of her.
I wish that little girl could fight and beat the shit out of him. I wish that little girl could fight and just beat the shit.
Yo,
let me tell you something.
I
wish that little girl could fight and beat the shit out of that boy. She should have.
That would be the funny part.
She should have just beat the shit out of him.
She should have just one knee and balls. I'm gonna see if my man with the phone would have still a cheer and a yay, Ray. I'm gonna see if he what happened this up. One in 9 balls. It lick him so hard he does have to just drop a girl. Done. That's it. He does have to feel like all good 20 second, 30 second, 2-3 minutes. To lick him hard. Yeah.
And what kind of friend? Listen, you see, also, them say, what is it go? Bad friends corrupt good company or some shit. I gotta remember.
One bad for spoil the bunch.
You have all those friends around you, and not one of them could have said to you,
one of them to pull you off and say,
why I don't know right? Not one. And even the little girl that was there, the other little girl, when then turned the camera up on her, I think she was scared and she was just like, I don't want to have any parts of this. I just don't want to have any parts of this. You know what I mean? I don't know.
And you'll be surprised, even the other friend would have been like, and again, and this is how twisted the situation is, and it shows the underbelly of our society. A lot of things where we just we just pass up. Because here's the thing, and let me show you how long this, and this is like one of those underlying things in our society. But when we really talk about, you had this a Bojo Bantan song, you say, you have me see heroes, me have to get to tonight. You have to get your body even by a good point. Remember the song there?
Yeah, we reel up and jump and go on to that long time. As soon as
Exactly.
it come
And
off
that
in that
song is
rape,
literally
promoting rape.
talking about raping somebody at gunpoint. Because guess what? I want the body. You better give me, if you don't give me willing to take you with a
I'm
gun
gonna,
to your
yeah,
head.
yeah.
And that is a cultural icon, a song where we sing and reel to. And I'm like, and there are so much examples. Even the video we did about prostitution or not, we talk about whoever will come get the money before you lie down. There's so much, it shows up in the music because these people who write these songs are from communities. They see things. You understand? They write about because art is a commentary of your culture. So when you see these type of things popping up in music, because there are several songs that have elements of that, you understand? You realize that this is a thing in our culture. So the interesting point I'm trying to make is, you might see like a girl in the background and think, oh, she's afraid. Probably the twisted part of that is my grandmother say, oh, she deserve it. She should have given him a little front.
Yep, that is true.
You understand? Yeah, she PR fault. She went on promised him an X, Y, and Z. So yo, she get two like a PR business in a business.
I
A
don't
PR
know.
business that she go tell X, Y, say, yo, she not gonna give me credit why she change her mind. As twisted as that sound, yeah. My little girl in the background be like, yo, for your business of your fault. Take your boss space. You should do what you're supposed to do. And so
I pray and hope that she even if it's not her parents, she has somebody in the community
whoever
that can tell this
just
little
circulated,
girl, yo, this is not your fault. And
so
what
I
and
hope somebody found out
you
who
are a
did it.
victim of an assault and this is not your fault. I pray and hope there's somebody in the community to reassure this young lady. And because this lady is also traumatized, and I know mental health and all that shit is not one of the is not a big proponent in Jamaica.
That's
That,
why
oh, you know, this happened to me
that's
and
why
that
me
happened to
educate
me
me
and me
because
get
I'm
over
like,
it. Look for me, I'm fine. But no,
that's why
you're
me
not
educate me
fine. We
because
have a
me are
whole
like,
bunch of people walking around Jamaica that are bleeding on other people because
yo,
they have
but
all
pass
these
on,
wounds, right? And then these
pass on,
wounded people go have children, right?
hurt people, just continue the cycle.
Who they hurt, and then it's just it's a tragic cycle. I hope that this little girl get help and maybe therapy or a really good pastor that she can just sit down and talk to, or even just a mentor, somebody.
Trina, you know, so you're rich and hope,
This is not right.
but may I tell us, yo, the unfortunate reality of many cases like this, so many, so many. Because I literally still try to remember like one woman me talk to, we not have some form of experience. No matter how small. It could be nobody have touched them, but does you as me said, you just have somebody that's either a child just looking at you and you just know say, oh, that's not a look that you want somebody look at you.
It's not
That
okay. It is not
the
okay.
why I mean I
This
know.
is we
I
have
don't
a
know.
culture
So
of people being sexually violated, and I wish we would stop ignoring it and act like it's not happening.
yep.
Yes, Jamaica have sunshine, water, and 7 mile of white sand beach, and we also have a culture of people sexually assaulting and violating other people, and it needs to stop. It needs to stop.
No, trust me. So,
Anyways, I don't know. You can tell me the conclusion. Tell me why you me too mad. Me still vexed. Me
conclusion,
not have
the
no.
conclusion,
Me
the
can't think about no
conclusion,
solution right
my
now.
conclusion is
Other
this.
listen, me can't think about no solution and right now. Other than that little boy, forget a good boss ass. That's the only solution me can think of.
But
So you go and
between
talk.
to me, Boss us nothing will solve the problem. Because my thing is that Michael Jackson never say, look at the man in the mirror. When we see these things, we are we are now the current generation. We are the generation that will now have children or have had children. You understand? We are going up into that stature as being the new prime of the society. As people that say we are turning into the big people now. Um, when we see things like this, we could just commit to better. Like as I say, hurt people hurt people. Do what you need to do. Do the work you need to do. Because quarreling and cussing these kids or cussing their parents is well and good. But ask yourself, what are you going to do with your children that you have now or the children that you're going to have to ensure that your son or daughter don't end up in something like that? Because if everybody was on that work and doing that, then a problem like this goes go phase out. It might not happen overnight, but next two generation, you won't see this. It just go fade out. So that's my conclusion. When it's well and good to be angry when you see this, but channel that angry inward to say, how can I do? You know what I mean? Say you grow up in a sheltered, like have him locked up in a box, locked up in your house and never let him out. But how can you teach your son, your daughter to respect others, respect themselves enough that this situation does not happen? So this move from being common to being one off. When you hear about this, it's rare. That's at the conclusion. So don't get mad. Fix it, and it starts with you. That's that's me. That's what I think.
Yep, it does. I mean, this is a cultural shift that needs to happen. It's a cultural
And it just
shift
need
that needs
and
to
it
happen.
starts with one person at a time deciding to break the cycle.
And not, we have to stop blaming the victim.
Yeah.
All right. I wish you could have end this on a high note, but I don't feel
There's not really nothing much
there's
to
no high
tie up.
note to end. This is sad. This is sad. And this needs to change. But I mean, guys, comment, join the exchange. Tell us what are if did have you prior to this, did you see this video? And now that you've seen it, what are your thoughts on it? If you're a parent and you have a child, I mean, how would you have reacted if this was your child, or either way, if this was your
Or have
daughter or
you
this was your
experienced
son?
something like this? You
Or
growing up.
yeah, or if you've experienced something like this in your life, what advice would you give to this young girl, um to handle, or this trauma that she's faced? Like, comment, and if there, whatever question or comments that you want to have in regards to this, please put it down in the comment section. And please spread the word. We want to get up to goal of like 200 subscribers. Right now we're under 100, so we want to spread the nahsee exchange. So please help us with getting our subscriber numbers up, and press the like button so that YouTube will share our videos with other people, and so that way we can get our numbers up, because we want this to be spread far and wide. Brother, any last words?
That's pretty much it. Join
Oh,
the exchange.
join the exchange. All right, guys. Until the next one. Peace out.